Good morning and welcome to the Lady Do Build site. So as a new builder or a person who's never built a boat before, and quite frankly never done this kind of steel work before, mistakes are going to happen. The recovering from those mistakes sometimes lead to more mistakes. So I've made a biggie. When I fitted up the plates for the fuel tanks inside the engine room, I didn't fit them up as well as I should have. As a matter of fact, I got sloppy, I got frustrated, and I jammed them in anyways, and then started trying to recover from the poor fit by just welding over the gap. I've spent, and Sarah's spent, quite a bit of time trying to fix it, and it has turned into a huge problem. So I've been chewing on this for a couple of weeks now, and it's come down to I got to cut those tank plates out and I got to start over. Unfortunately, once I get them cut out, there's so much weld from trying to recover from the first mistake that I've got a lot of grinding to do as well. This is going to slow things down a bunch. But, you know, it's part of the hazards of never doing this before, but doing it anyways. Mistakes are going to be made. Hopefully what I've learned from this mistake is when the mistake happens, don't just try to weld over it. I got to recover from that. So this weekend, I'm cutting fuel tanks back out so that I can start over and put them back in. Fun times. Yeah, it's been a while since we've been able to see all the way through, huh? Alright, so I got the plates cut out. And there's a lot of grinding and cutting, or grinding that's got to be done. You know, get all this straightened back out, get that straightened out, so on and so forth. And one of the things I'm thinking of that would help immensely is, so like the front edges of these, just cut a straight line all the way down. And just cut all that off. Now it's going to make the tank ever so slightly smaller.
You don't care, or?
It's going to make it let's call it a ½ inch smaller. Yeah, I'll probably lose 30 gallons over 1,500.
Oh. Yeah. Okay.
So my son Donald had showed up from the other side of the state, decided he needed some welding practice, so I found him a project to do. I needed a watertight set of stairs to go from the aft cabin into the engine room. Steel deck in the aft cabin will weld to that, and I'll have it completely watertight. Well, Brian Johnson, who's from Washington State and getting ready to build his own diesel duck in steel, drove all the way over to give us a hand for a weekend. It was a good time. Also, my cousin Tommy had showed up and did some more welding on the steel tank so we can start getting them put back in.
As shown before, I had gotten a lathe and mill combination for making parts for the boat. Got a DRO put on it so that I can use it a little bit better, and still seem to struggle with it. I called in Mike, my master of reality. He has a degree in machining, so had him come by and show me a few things, and we worked through some problems that I was having that I felt maybe the machine wasn't doing as well as it could. It was a bit of a project. Ends up making more things for the lathe and mill so that I can make parts for the boat. So far all I've made is a lot of metal chips, it seems, trying to get the hang of it. I've gotten quite a bit better at it and finally got enough stuff made for the lathe and mill that I could actually start making parts and be fairly comfortable with the quality of those parts. But thankfully Mike knows what he's doing and was able to come by and give me a hand and show me what was up. A side note to this whole machining thing is it's expensive. I've got about $7 grand into tooling and machine right now, and I'm not all that good at it yet. If you want to see somebody who's good at it, go watch This Old Tony or A-Bomb 79. Those guys knows what they're doing. Then Bobby, our site master, came by and graffitied the boat. I like it. We also got another plate onto the bottom. Unfortunately, I've lost all the video to that, and all I have is the one photograph, but we did get another plate on.